Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, oh, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey, what's going on? This is Tyler with Black Diamond Softball and Fitness. Got a brand new episode of the Foul Pole Daily Show for you. Appreciate you guys checking this one out as always. Man, I can tell you guys have been sharing this because there are more and more people that are tuning in and listening to these. So I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I don't know where you guys are at in this country, but it has been absolutely freezing cold the last couple of weeks here in Conway, South Carolina. So I know there's no ball going on down here that I can think of or that I remember any tournaments or anything like that. So hopefully you guys are saving some bats and not hitting those frozen softballs this weekend wherever you're at if it's going to be too cold. I know there's a lot of tournaments that are going indoors that are up north, and they've been indoors for a little bit. I did see there is a new facility up in Virginia. I think they've turned some like arena that usually host, I guess, rodeos and stuff like that into sort of two fields indoors where athletes can continue to play the game. I think it's USA, Virginia. I'm not 100% sure. I have to check back and see exactly what that is. But I think that's a cool idea. I know those tournaments probably fill up pretty fast. So I do want to talk a little bit about those indoor tournaments and figure out how I can get involved in those and where they're at in the country. And so leave me a comment below if you do the indoor stuff and the differences of playing like in one of those, what do they call them, white elephants or whatever they call those big like inflatable domes, if you will. I would love to have something like that down here in South Carolina just to where we could play or practice year round and maybe only have two fields or whatever, but still with the weather and stuff, some weekends just get rained out. I've been to Tiger River a few times in around Spartanburg. That I swear, it never fails. It's going to rain either Saturday or Sunday there. Just get snake bit when you go there. Great place, awesome facility. Has a few pods and a stadium. The kids have splash pads, and each one of the pods has its own concession stand. It's great. And then it has like a main concession stand. There is a frisbee golf all around that entire park. People are out walking, not even associated with softball, but they're just out walking, doing their thing or whatever. So it's always fun to go to Tiger River whenever you go there. So speaking of those type of places, whether it's an indoor place or it's sort of mecca place that you like to play. I put out not too long ago some places, or asking for places that people like to visit. It's like the best fields they've gone to, best atmosphere, whatever. So I wanted to kind of give you my opinion on that and the places that I've been able to go and watch some ball and watch my daughters play and other teams too, not just my daughters. But around here in the Myrtle Beach area, we do have some great facilities, some great parks. Grand Park, the turf fields, if it rains and it gets too bad, we'll just get off the field for a little bit. Not long after that, boom, we're back to playing. Myrtle Beach has a lot to offer down here. If you're not, like me and live 30 minutes from Myrtle Beach, it's a great place. Ned Donkel is right here attached to Myrtle Beach High School, and they've had countless tournaments there. Triple Crown, USA, I think Top Gun uses it. I'm not 100% sure if USSSA uses it, but there are a lot of tournament sanctions that use Grand Park and Ned Dunkel. Also, you have the North Myrtle Beach Park. It's a huge complex, bunch of fields. I know a couple of years ago, actually, matter of fact, when COVID hit, I remember there was a college sort of a spring preseason jamboree, if you will, and North Myrtle Beach, their sports complex, was able to house that. There was a ton of people there, colleges from all over. I don't remember off the top of my head who all was there, but fields are kept nice. And what's cool about that place too is they have cameras on every field. So even before Game Changer, became the norm, or Sideline HD or Athletes Go Live, you could pull up the fields and it had the sound and all that good stuff. As long as you could keep up with the score, keep up with the pitch count, stuff like that, you were good to go. So North Myrtle Beach around here is another great park. We tend to play there quite a bit. But outside of this local area that I'm in, like I said, Tiger River is a great place. Red Oak is a great place. You got Walnut Creek right up there in Raleigh, another great place. But outside my local area here, I have gone and played down or watched Space Coast down in Florida, Melbourne. That's, if you haven't gone down there and played, whether it's USSSA or whatever, down there at Space Coast, down there with the U-Trip Pride, it's an experience. It is a great place. Again, turf fields, not too far from the beach, a lot going on. Disney, not too far. It's one of those summer destination type tournaments. If you're in that right age group, I know during the summertime it's that 6-week recruiting window. But if you're looking to do, just go have some fun, go play some top competition. The Space Coast World Series is awesome. There's a lot that they do. U-Trip is usually there playing their games. You can meet the athletes. They have camps. They have autograph signings. They have just a lot going on. They'll have bat demos. It's an awesome experience. The facility is great. The fields are, again, it's turf. Fields are kept very well.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Every time I've been able to go, just the experience is awesome. Outside of that, in Tennessee, I've been to a few tournaments in Tennessee, and Warner Park is great. You got Tennessee Chattanooga right there. Warner Park is great. They housed the Alliance Fast Pitch Open Nationals last year. We got to go to the Summit, Camp Jordan. So the Summit is amazing. Fields are great, very well maintained, but the scenery that's around you in Scenic City is incredible. So the Summit, you're up in the hills, up in the mountains, and when sunrise and sunset, it's just beautiful. You can look out, you see the mountains. It's just a cool place to play, a nice backdrop. So you're out there, you're able to watch your kids play, and a lot to do in around the area in Chattanooga. Downtown Chattanooga is very nice. A lot to do, a lot going on. And then I think a week later, I went to the Alliance Fast Pitch Championship Series up in Indiana, where they were hosting the 12U and the 14U. Now, if you haven't gone up there, this place, I'm willing to say it's the Mecca on the East Coast, because I haven't gone to the West Coast, so I don't know. I don't want to put nobody out. But Jamie and the Alliance, when they decided that they were going to go to Indiana, man, they picked the best place. It's one massive complex facility, but there are so many fields there. It's incredible. They can house one tournament, a ton of teams. I'm talking hundreds of teams that they could house and get people in and out, not too far from Indianapolis. little place called Kokomo. It's an incredible place. And when I ran into Jamie this past summer up there, and speaking to Jamie with the Alliance, man, she is in it to win it. I'm telling you, she was on a golf cart going back and forth, hands in, making sure everybody was taken care of coaches, umps, just whatever. So the Alliance, I'm not surprised that the Alliance would choose to go to a place like that, because they're going to give the best of the best experience that they possibly can. So partnering with, I think it's Grand Park is the name of that one up there. Awesome place. I think the Indiana Pacers basketball facility is right there. It's this massive, looks like a big old warehouse, huge warehouse, but they have their indoor stuff there, their indoor sports. And then, of course, the Pacers have their, that's where I'm thinking that's where they practice at. But anyway, I will talk a little bit about Atlanta Legacy. For you that have gone to Atlanta Legacy and played down there on some of those fields, I think the past 2 years we've been a part of the Atlanta Legacy tournament and stuff. First year that I went 2 years ago, just the weather was horrible. I think the first day there was camps, and that went off without a hitch. The second day, I think everybody got at least one pool game. And then I think they tried to cram it in after that. And then eventually everybody was stopped due to fields getting damaged from tornadoes, the rain. It just, man, couldn't get it in. Got hit with some bad luck there. And then last year, or this past summer, before going to Chattanooga, we went to Atlanta. And down there, if you ever get the chance to drive through Atlanta, don't. I've never seen traffic. I've never seen interstates. I've never seen roads like that. Just so many people. It's crazy. Anyway, as far as the fields and the complex and stuff, Atlanta, the Legacy tournament does really well. Trying to house as many teams as they can to put sort of the best of the best that will go down there and go through the Atlanta Legacy Showcase. So that tournament has gotten massive. A lot of teams go to that. A lot of players are able to partake in that. And a lot of college coaches go down there. So it's a good experience down at Atlanta Legacy if that's for you. And that's what I'll say there. I do want to get out further this year and maybe get into Texas. Maybe get out there to the West Coast. I got a lot of buddies on the West Coast. They're like, hey, man, you got to get out here. You got to get out here. I want to go. But, scheduling and stuff like that, we'll have to figure something out. So that's sort of my experience in the places that I've gone. And I'm sure I'm leaving out a few. But it's too much to keep up with. So let me know where you've gone to some of these places. And where's your Mecca when it comes to travel ball and some of these complexes and tournaments? Maybe just some of the cities and stuff you've gone to. When you go to Tennessee, there's definitely like Dollywood and Gatlinburg and places like that. Down there in Atlanta, you can definitely go catch a Braves game. Down there in Florida, there's a ton to do in Florida. Up in Indy, there's a lot going on. The IndyCar Racing Museum, the airport in Indianapolis is crazy. It's small, but it's big at the same time. Like there's a lot going on at the airport, but you're in and out. It's not like BWI or it's not like Dulles or some of these, huge airports or whatever. So I was able to fly in and out really quick. So just the whole experience up in Indy was great. I can't wait to get back up there. But anyway, let me know some of the places that you like because I want to get to where. I want to get to where you've gone and check it out as well. So next week on the podcast, we do have a couple of guests lined up. Coach AB from Fearless Fast Pitch is going to come on, and we're going to talk confidence. We're going to talk about teaching confidence. I've been hitting on that the last couple of months because I think it's critical and it's vital. And now that we're at a slowdown time in the year, I think athletes are transitioning into other sports right now this season. And then you have some athletes that's all they do is softball, so they're getting into their off-season workouts and stuff like that. So now's the time just sort of take a step back and talk about overcoming fear and talk about just some of the stuff that our athletes are going through. So getting Coach AB on is going to be great. Stay tuned for that next week. I'll get that episode out as soon as I can. And I do have some other things lined up as well. We will be shutting this season down, season 4 of the podcast down in between Christmas and New Year. I'm going to take a little bit of a break after Christmas, and then we will have our first episodes coming back up January 2nd or January 3rd. Haven't really decided that. We will still be doing the blog stuff. Blog stuff just comes out, and you'll be able to find that on foulpole2foulpole.com. That's definitely something that we're just going to keep doing. If you haven't heard the news yet, we did bring on 2 junior contributors to our blogs. What my thinking behind that was to give these girls a platform for them to write their experience and stuff. And so I have some girls on the team that I coach. I put it out there in our group chat and said, hey, if you guys would like to be a contributor to the pod or to the blog, let me know. I can kind of give you the details and make your decision. Nothing crazy. It's not like schoolwork or anything like that. It's just a chance for them to explore their writing abilities and almost like a public journal or a public diary, if you will. So I'm looking forward to that. Bree and Madeline, they're great kids, great athletes. And so I can't wait to get their first couple of writings in and get that out there to you guys. With that, Foul Pole to Foul Pole has had a big 2023. We're continuing to push towards the end of this year, trying to get out as much content as you can. If you go over there and check out the YouTube page, YouTube at Foul Pole to Foul Pole, we are sort of revisiting some of our best moments from the past year or so with some of our guests, just grabbing some of the pieces that were, big moments within that podcast, popular moments within that podcast episode, and putting it into a shorter version. So you're not having to sit through an hour-long podcast episode if you don't have that time. I do appreciate the ones that listen to them all the way through or watch it or whatever. So that channel is growing. Many of you know the Black Diamond Softball and Fitness channel has about 18,000 subscribers to it. Not too many people know about the Foul Pole to Foul Pole channel that's out there as well. So that one's doesn't have as many subscribers just yet. It's a brand new thing, but we're moving some content over there, which I'm excited for. It'll be kind of its standalone thing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. You pretty much brought to current on what's going on here at Foul Pole to Foul Pole. So I'm excited for next year. I really can't wait. This last month of this year is going quick. So already halfway through it. You guys are a week and a half away from Christmas, which is awesome. I hope you guys have a great holiday, however you celebrate it. I'll just leave it at that. So anyway, we're going to jump out of here and get this stuff, ready for next week and ready for the end of the year. So if you guys know someone that hasn't checked out the podcast yet, man, talk to them, let them know what's going on. If you share it with a friend, make sure you tell them you love them.
Purchase new wiper blades from O'Reilly Auto Parts today and we'll install them for free. See better and drive safer with O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Oh, 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 O'Reilly Auto Parts.